Guys, this is a just a promo for my video series that's fixing to end. So, I've been doing this quitting Garbage Pail Kids series now. I believe it was March or April or something, and I'm fixing to end it here in a few weeks. I got 10 parts left that I'll tell you about. I do want to show you the last card I made. This is available on Dime, so I'll share that with you. And I still have some of the other cards left that I'm going to show you those again. I would like to sell those. It just helps having some money coming in. What else? Oh, I just got back from Walmart. I did find this. And I'm going to open this right now. And I got 4 boxes of chrome that I'll be opening through the upcoming parts to the video. So, all right, first thing is this promo card that I just made. Just came in last week. It's a piece of plastic, and it was made in the size of a credit card. So this will fit into your wallet. And it's made out of a thin but rubbery kind of a plastic, like a modern plastic. It's really nice. I always hated like credit card plastic, like it's kind of brittle, you know, it kind of chips, but this has no chipping. And I did a whole video where I was cutting up, it wasn't, it was Smarties. It wasn't like pills or anything, like real pills, but it did not damage anything. Like I can find it and show you guys, but the one I spent hours doing this with has 0 wear on it. It looked perfect. But anyway, yeah, so this is the card. If you want one, they're $10 shipped. This is RX Rex. He's got mounds of cocaine. He's got some codeine cough syrup here and there. Here's some more. Changed the cola to beer. Hypodermic needles, little baggies filled with pills, and there's lines of Coke here. Now, all these graphics came off of other Garbage Pail Kid cards. I believe these came off of Sicky Vicky. The hypodermic needle that's sticking out of the cocaine came out of another character. I forget her name. The only graphic I had to make the little baggies. And I think that's the only thing I made, per se. I mean, I did writing on some of the things and all that. A lot of cleanup work, a lot of little graphic work. These little spots, I believe, came off of Drunk Ken. Yeah, and so on the back, I put all the alternative names. Pill Mill Bill, you can see all the names here. Debbie Downer. Bernie Spoons. Let me see some of my favorite ones. Molly Molly is one of my favorite ones. You can see I had to put my name there. Russ Van Ativan. Yeah, I used to be addicted to Ativan. Let's see what else. Waka Flocka, that's one of my favorite names. Narcan Dan, that's awesome. Fred Footboss, that's the silliest name on here. Oh, very good. So I'll show you how this works. So what this is not a regular Garbage Pail Kid card. It's not a trading card. It's for chopping pharmaceuticals. So down here on the arrows it says chop here, chop here, chop here, chop here. So what you do is you take your favorite drug. My favorite drug is actually candy, so I'll be using candy. I'll just show you real quick. So what you do is you put your, get your pills out. Take one, pretend that's a Molly or something. Put your card over it and smash it with your thumb. You know what? I need a harder surface. I just realized this book is fucking bending. But anyway, so imagine I did a video. You can go see it on Don, where I actually did this whole fucking video, like a music video, where I smashed these. And then what you do is you just chop it up, or use this side, and then you make your lines that you can snort with. Or you can gather some, put them in a spoon if you want to run some of your drugs, like out of a needle. But yeah, it's a chop card, man. Yeah, I need a mirror. Yeah, Trent, I do. Totally fucking unprepared. trying to look around if I have anything. Fuck. Nah, everything's fucking soft. Anyway, y'all get the point. Anyway, just go to Don. Again, I did a whole music video, like a 4-minute video that took me hours to make, where I'm just showing you how to basically use this to chop up drugs. It's a joke, man. It's, you know, it's all a big fucking joke, you know. So obviously this is not drugs. Okay. And that's $10 if you want one. Now, after I leave the hobby in a few weeks, I will not be selling this. Don't bother me. I also still have Nasty Dick available. I have Adam Cum. Yeah, I'm just going to show them to you. Yeah, the show's over, man. I'm not hiding anymore. So, yeah, he's fucking jerking off. And trans male. Yeah, he's total fucking transvestite. Q means queer, by the way. 20 queer. Yeah, these all have jokes in them. Oh, I was going to show you one more thing. So, some of you bought my Dead Ted card. This is the Dead Ted that I sold. But this was actually the second printing of Dead Ted because my first order got lost in the mail. Well, guess what fucking showed up the other day? And I don't know, some of you guys, I see you on here, Trenton. You know how they put the sticker on the side of the box? Notice this box has no Dead Ted sticker. What happened? I know exactly what happened. Someone who worked in the UPS got pissed off because this says aborted, aborted. And, it's got a big egg on here, female egg with sperm. It says RIP CPK on here. He's coming out of a cabbage patch and he's aborted, But yeah, so this box came in and the sticker was ripped off of it. And this thing is now like 2 months late. Supposedly lost in the fucking mail. But anyway, this is my old version. And as you can see, my original was darker. And I just kind of played. When it got lost in the mail, I was just like playing with it here and there. And I think I kind of ruined it. But anyway, yeah, I actually like the old printing better. So if you want one of those, let me know. Yeah, the back's even darker. Cool. So yeah, man. Again, I don't want to be messing with this shit after the next couple weeks. So let me know if you want something. Everything's $10. $10. All right. So I was going to tell you what my final 10 topics are. While I'm doing this, I'm going to be opening this thing. By the way, I just got this from Walmart. Look at this thing. Look at the smudges on it. This is how I found it. Another thing, look how the statue is out of its case. And it looks like it's been open. So, but yeah, I had to have this thing. So let me get this bad boy open. So guys, if you have enjoyed any of these 90 videos I've made, actually it's been way more than 90. Some of these videos I didn't count as like this series, but if you've enjoyed any of them, look at this. If you've enjoyed any of these, then you can't miss the final 10 because I have a lot planned for it. All right, so here's how it's going to go down. Probably tomorrow I will start the first one. It's going to be about my childhood. In fact, if you skip any of these, I would actually maybe skip the first one, but you can't skip any of the other ones. But tomorrow I'm going to tell you about my childhood, but only the parts that I think relates to me as a collector. I'm not going to tell you, I don't have time to sit here and tell you my whole life story, but I've got stories that you can probably relate to. I think a lot of us are 80s kids, we're all pretty much the same age for the most part. And so I hope you'll get it. I'm going to try to make it entertaining, but I'm going to tell you key events of my childhood that I think led to me being a garbage pail kid collector and an obsessive garbage pail kid collector and stuff like that. The next topic is hobby history. It's a hobby history topic. I'm going to tell you the lowdown on GPK Underground versus GPK Overground. So if you don't know, this was a forum back in the day, and I'm just talking about Facebook here, the overground. GPK the hobby used to be underground. It literally was like a little club, but then we went to social media, and now anybody who wants to join any one of these random groups can just pop in, and so I'll be talking about that. On the 93 part, I'm going to tell you about retirement. So a lot of us are getting to the age that we're thinking about retirement. Bro, it's not what you think it is, man. I'm just going to say it. Any fucking older, middle-aged male that likes my videos, do not miss 93. There's some stuff I just wish people would have told me about, warned me about. It's good news, man. It's all good news. Don't worry. But yeah, I cannot wait to tell you about my experience with retirement. I'm now going into almost my second year of retirement. I haven't worked in almost 2 years. On 94, I'm going to tell you the levels of GPK. Is there a higher level I can evolve to as a GPK collector? On part 95, how to experience Garbage Pail Kids. Now, when I was taking my master's courses, I studied hermeneutics, which is a post-modern philosophy. And so I'm going to teach you something here that I've always wanted to do. I've been wanting to do this for years, and the only way I've thought about it is maybe in a video, do like a video instructional video. So this is actually going to be an instructional video on how to experience works of art. Do not miss that one. On part 96, I'm going to tell you how I got on TV. This is the first time I've ever told this story. How I got discovered and my experiences on November 19, 2021. That's when we shot the episode. And I'll tell you about Adam Richman, the host. So this is the first time I ever told this story, so don't miss that. On part 97, Endgame. If you don't know what Endgame is, just wait. I'll tell you all about it. The whole video is going to be about what Endgame means. And so philosophy versus reality, exit path. On part 98, I'm going to exclaim that GPK is dead. The future of GPK cheap toys. Today I crown the new king of cheap toys. How GPK can evolve to survive its 40th anniversary and beyond. On part 99, quitting GPK is possible. Quitting GPK is impossible. Here's why. And then on the last one, I'm just going to leave it kind of open here, okay? So yeah, I cannot wait to start. So that's what you can look forward to. This thing is badass, by the way. They made 2 of these. This is the first time I saw this one, but it's metallic paint, really beautiful. It looks like a proper Roy Bot here. So guys, go over to Don and get yourself a chop card. Okay. The good news for you collectors, technically they're the exact size of a trading card. It's just thinner. Because, credit cards are thinner than a big, fat trading card. But it's actually the same length. It's just not the same width. So it will fit into your sleeves. One thing I did notice is, since this is plastic, the ones I put in my sleeves fell out kind of easily. So you might have to put a little piece of tape on your trading card page where this is, because it will just slide out. But yeah, here it is, and is what it is. It could still pass as a trading card per se, just like a little weird custom. But I made it so that you could chop pills with it, and definitely works. I just don't have a mirror here. Yeah, and I also have these available too. So let me show you these one more time. Let me do this. So here's the entire Russ Van custom lineup, and here's what it looks like. So Nasty Dick, Now, my original Nasty Dick was sold out within, I think, 2 days. I have no more. It was like a lighter color one, but this is the indigo version. Because you know Nasty Nick comes in 2 versions. There's a light color and there's a dark color. There's the Adam one. You can see really grotesque. This was probably the worst one. Aborted. That's what he looks like. It's Dead Ted, but pronounced aborted. And then instead of, what's his name? Swell Mel, I changed it to Trans Mel. Everything's been flipped. So the wall is no longer blue. It's, it's pink. Everything's flip-flopped. Even I did all the work in the table. I changed the color. Even the shine in the mirror is supposed to be blue, but now it's pink. Everything, I switched it. And don't forget, I did get my original order in, and the Dead Ted does look like this. If you'd like one of these, let me know. And then, of course, the newest and my last card is RX Rex. So instead of Nervous Rex, it's, Prescription Rex, basically. And he's sitting there fucking nodding off, tripping out on his mind with some fun alternative names on the back. Names like Set of Works, Track Mark, touching, timeless. Isn't that sweet? Don't you want your kids to see this? Hey, Dad, what is this? Son, put it up. All right, guys, catch me in the next part. This was just a promo, I'm just telling you what's up. But yeah, we're gonna start. This is it, man. I'm out of here. So yeah, great. You have a good rest of your day. Russ Van out.